No, Shannon's got its head down on its chest. They're set. There's the green light. Arms folding back and away they go, and being driven out with the whip was Heads Up, but out wide Izzy Watt may have its head in front. On its inside is $1 Million Art as the corner looms. Back behind them Grinorama on the outside. Next was Miles Above, and then came Sit Down Sarah on the inside. Reno Shannon's on the outer. Kyala Dave off around them, 3 wide in search of the lead, and going into the gallop at the back is Splash of Grace, quickly back into a pace. They make their way into the back, 3.9 the lead time, and the favourite, short price favourite in fact, gets to the lead Izzy Watt. It's in front by a neat length. On the outside is Kyala Dave. Over on the inside, $3 Million Art. On the outside is Heads Up. And then came Grinorama, 3 back the pegs. On the outside, Miles Above, being tracked up by Reno Shannon. About a dozen metres off them to Sit Down Sarah, who must have got into strife. And last of all is Splash of Grace. They run off the back. In fact, they're about to get into the home straight, 29.7 the quarter. And in front is Izzy Watt trying to run them off their legs. Second on the outside, Kyala Dave. Third over on the inside, $1 Million Art. Heads Up one by one. Grinorama's being flicked with the whip. On the outside, Miles Above from Reno Shannon, Sit Down Sarah. And last of all is Splash of Grace. 31.5 the second quarter. It's a 61.2 half out of the straight. Izzy Watt in front by 2 metres. Kyala Dave about to serve it up to it now. Third over on the inside is $1 Million Art from Heads Up, who's just labouring a little. And then came Grinorama on the inside of Miles Above. Sit Down Sarah, Reno Shannon, and dropping off once again at the rear is Splash of Grace. They're about to go by the third quarter. In front on the inside is Izzy Watt. On the outside, Kyala Dave. Third on the inside, $1 Million Art, and making ground from a fairway back now is Miles Above. And then came Grinorama, Reno Shannon from well back, and losing ground there in the centre was Splash of Grace, but Izzy Watt's off and gone. It's in front by about a dozen metres. Kyala Dave second, $1 Million Art third, Miles Above down the outside. It's interesting for the minors, but Izzy Watt untouched down to the line for Matt Rue, gets race 3. Second on the inside, $1 Million Art just in front of Miles Above, and then came Kyala Dave, Grinorama, Reno Shannon was next from Sit Down Sarah. Second last was Heads Up, and last of all was Splash of Grace after getting into trouble early. Number 6, Izzy Watt gets the prize from